Canada yen is the only hot trade we have this week. This is why, right? So on the weekly chart over here, you could see that it is basically showing a counter trend trading opportunity. Market on weekly chart remains bullish, but there's a bearish selling setup with a bit of warning sign. Yeah, we know about that, right? So keep that at the back of the mind. We'll come back and revisit this soon. Daily chart, you could basically look at the both direction, the resistance and support level. Resistance level 115.65, support level 113.98. These are the two zones that I would love to trade within these two zones for buying and selling opportunity. Of course, I'll be waiting for my magic candle confirmation before engaging those trades. If we head down to the 4-hour chart, you can see the market is pretty bearish over here. Next level I want to watch really close is the bullish bat pattern, right? The range I'm looking at is 114.29 to 114.37, right? You can see that I'm rushing it through because this is what I am really looking at. On the 1-hour chart, there are two setups I want to talk about it. The first up, before we even talk about the two setup, you could see that this is shark pattern. Shark pattern hit the first target. This is a huge, great move. If you're in our community, on Discord, you would have received our alerts. You know that real time we did really do that. 50 pips, right? Up and down. Why do I say up and down? Because after you touch this point, you reverse, and that is your bearish 5-0 pattern all the way to your target profit level. And if you let the profits run, you might be very happy right now. And all you need to do is to shift your stops entry and see at which point you're happy to engage or exit the trade. Having this kind of candlesticks formation, I will just wait up for a bit, but it's not a great idea for you to jump in and do an aggressive shot, right? That's basically gambling, right? The first point I want to talk about it is this what we call a shark pattern completion. This is a completion price. Should anyway the market come back up at this small red zone over, you can see very tight. It's just one pip movement, 114.85, 114.86 range. And if I see a magic candle confirmation over here, not closing above, I could heading for an aggressive selling opportunity. The second engagement I can look into is this sell zone, right? This is legit sell zone. It's a bit huge. Why? Because we have to follow our rules. If you want to know how to plot this zone out the right way, drop us a DM. So I want to see something like a bearish bat pattern that form up maybe on the lower time frame. If I drop to the 15-minute chart, as you can see, this is a potential shark pattern. It could form up at about 115.24 to engage for a selling opportunity, right? Or another bearish setup could set up over here. It could be a bearish Fib3 bat pattern, completion price 114.95. That works as well, right? If you want to learn this right, you want to like just eyeball and you can see where to engage your trade in that speed, right? Basically, I did not plot it. You can test it yourself if you know the levels, right? Drop me a DM, right? So you get to learn things right and, you know, not getting the wrong levels, right?